Today, I am going to be having a little fun in my new Amanda Rach Lee Doodles planner, and I'm going to be setting up some pages for the month of July. So what do you say? Let's have some fun. Hey guys, I'm Tracy, and this is A Girl with Plans. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and all of you that are returning, thank you for coming back. I so appreciate it. So yes, what I have in front of me is a Amanda Rach Lee Doodles planner. I got this at Go Wild in May, and I really am intrigued by this. So yes, it looks like a bullet journal, and it is set up like a bullet journal. Did you hear me? Set up. This is partially set up for us. I say partially because there are blank pages in here. You have about 12 blank Bujo pages in the front, dot grid. I don't know why I call dot grid Bujo, but dot grid pages in the front. And then here we go. This is pretty much your first month. So you can kind of set this up with the month in it, color, do whatever you want. And then your calendars. And then habit trackers, we're going to get into this today. And then you have a few dot grid pages in between your habit trackers and your weeks. And then you get 6 weeks. Now this is, like I said, what's so cool is it's already set up for you. So if you are someone that is tempted and you really want to do bullet journaling, but it's the setup that kind of gets in the way sometimes, maybe try this. It could be fun, and they're not that expensive. I perused her website, and I believe the 6-month version right now is like a little less than $30, and the full year version is like $10 or $12 more. So yeah, if it's something that interests you, I definitely check it out. I am not an affiliate or anything like that. Like I said, I just got this and my swag at Go Wilds, and I figured this would be a good planner to try for the second half of the year. And if you did not catch my kind of planner lineup update video, I'm going to be using this for my social media content planning. Yes, I am, but I'm not going to get all social media heavy in this one. I'm just going to be setting up some things. So because of the specific use of this, some of these pages aren't going to really work for me. So I think, like, something I want to learn, something I learned, that could probably work. I think some of this might. I don't know about the last two. We'll see. I'll probably do that on my own time. And then we get to, like I said, there's a bunch of pages here. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you get 11 pages if you count this one. What I think I want to do is I want to do highlights pages. So I do have a social media journal. It is a bullet journal. And I do like highlights in there, but it could be kind of fun to capture some things in here. And then maybe this is a place where I capture it until I can transfer it to there. And then I want to do goals. So I definitely want to set up a goals page. We will not set the goals because a lot of you could care less about what types of goals I set when it comes to social media. But it could be fun to do a goals page, especially because, we're coming up on the second half of the year, and I personally do not like annual goals that much. I feel like my life changes so much throughout the year that I kind of need to set smaller goals that last there for like a smaller period of time. So we might do like second half of the year goals. I mean, this is a 6-month planner. So I think we're going to set up a goals page. I think I'm going to skip the highlights page. I'll do that off camera. Maybe we'll throw some stuff on here, but I had some like highlights, stamps and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just show it to you in another video because there's a little bit of stuff I kind of want to do today. So we want to set up a goals page. We may play around in this. I don't think I'm gonna color anything, but this is something that may be colored in later. I'm not gonna date this or anything right now. I can do that off camera. That'll be boring to you guys. I am going to figure out what I'm gonna use these for, and I think I have some really good ideas that are gonna be more related to what I need for social media, but it could be fun. Or it's fun for me. And then we have these pages. So I think I am going to do like a monthly priorities list. And then I think I'm going to do like a checklist for my video content. And then I think I'm just going to leave a few pages that are going to be kind of like my brain dump pages. So I probably will not do anything there. Now, here's the thing. Because this is undated, and there's no telling when you're going to start the planner, what month you're going to start the planner, and how many weeks are in that month. every single month has, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Has 6 weeks in every month. I'm not going to need 6 weeks every month. I think I'm going to use this just as a Monday through Friday. So I'm not going to like start it midweek because the first starts midweek. So I am going to start it Monday through Friday, which for the month of July isn't really that big of a deal because I think the first is like on a Tuesday, right? So it's not going to be that big of a deal. But what I was thinking is actually using maybe the first month and just using these as the first week and using these as boxes and like start my actual weeklies on the next one because I only think I need 5 weeks, I think. I should. I'll double check that before I do it. But I can make these for like categories. So it's going to be almost like a continuation of all of this. So it's going to be kind of a continuation of my priorities and things like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me just double check and make sure the weeks are right in my head. Yes. There are 5 weeks in the month of July. So see, that's perfect. I actually really like the fact that there are 6 weeks in here because of the idea of utilizing the first week as more of a monthly outlook too for specific categories. So yeah. I think it could be fun. All right. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead, quickly throw some things down to make a fun goals page, what I'm going to consider fun. And I'm going to speed that up and then we'll pop back in and we'll kind of go over some of the other pages. Rewind. So I said I was going to do highlights here. I actually think because this is talking about goals and stuff at the front, I think I'm going to do goals here. And then I think I'm going to do third quarter check-in, annual check-in maybe, and then I'll save the last few pages for highlights. So I would actually still have some pages left, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I said, because I'm using this for something so specific, you know, I don't have as many uses for the blank pages, but if you were using it for something like, you know, a regular catch-all or something of that sort, it's kind of closer in line to more everyday planning, you could use these for so many things. All right, now I'm going to speed it up, but I think I'm going to use Office Chic because, you know, goals, I think about like girl boss era, not girl boss era. So I'm going to use maybe something like this, or there was another one I saw when I was flipping through. Basically anything that has like girl boss on the desk is what I'm feeling. So I'm kind of thinking this too. All right, so here we go. So I did a few more pages because after I started doing it, I'm like, okay, so this is where I'm going to set my goals for July through December. And then this is going to be my third quarter kind of reflections. So this is where I'm going to write down kind of like how the third quarter went, how it could have been better, what I'm going to do to make changes for the upcoming fourth quarter. Because, you know, in the planner community, like the fourth quarter is like go, go, go. Especially like with filming videos and filming content. Usually in December, I film like I have a video a day go out. So it is like crazy busy around that time. And I want to make sure that like I'm putting the best, you know, my best foot forward, so to say. So I feel like maybe doing some like reflections and kind of setting some kind of smaller goals might help. So that's where this will go. And then the end of the year reflection will go here. All right. And then this is just where I'll do some highlights and stuff like that. All right. So with that said, let's get to what we're going to be setting up for the month. So I do need to do this, but I'm not sure exactly what colors I'm going to use. So I did pull quite a bit of things here. So I did pull some stamps. These might be used. I don't know yet. But of course there is some hot air balloons. So I did pull the hot air balloons. I pulled the clouds because there are clouds all in here. So these are all from Martina Sticker Company. These are printables that I got from Martina Sticker Company. So we might use some of that there. So I'm thinking this is where the month goes and then maybe something goes there. I'm not sure. All right, let's start here. What I'm going to, I still don't think I'm going to use this. I just don't. I think this would be fine, like if I was using it for a catch-all, but I probably would still struggle to fill this in all the time. Even if it was like in my, I guess my wellness planner, it would work very well in like tracking my moods or something like that, but I probably wouldn't update that either. So what I'm going to use these trackers for, let's just get the fun blue one that smears everywhere. Okay, so these are going to be habit trackers. I'm going to use most of these as habit trackers. I think what I may actually do is date these for the top 3 at least. So this one is going to be IG. This is going to be YouTube. I don't even know if I want to do TikTok or not. It's like, I don't know, guys. But I also want to start doing more of like the YouTube community tab. And just like posting like various things. So I want to do that. I guess we'll just put TikTok here because I still have a TikTok. I just don't really use it. So what I am going to do is, I guess I'll date these. So the first is a Tuesday. So like what I'll do is I'll do like 1, 2, 3. All right. So what I did here was the top 4. I haven't finished yet, but I'm going to finish writing in 1 through 31 all the way through here. And then I'm going to either like probably like a dot marker or just check on the days that I post on those specific days. So I do want to kind of keep track of what days I'm doing what things. For these are just some of the sticker shops that I PR for and I'm affiliates for. So I would like to kind of keep track of when I do spreads using their stickers and when I post it mainly to IG. So I'll keep track of that here. This, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. What I could do, I mean, I could use these. I wish I still had my pastel ones. Okay. All right. So we have 4 things here. So what I said I'm going to do here is this is going to be a priority list. Let me see. Where is that Celestial book? All right, and where's the other one that I have? I also had Mystic Babe. I know there isn't any function here. I like these. think I could do it. I think these will be okay with that. I can use the gray. I don't think there's a priority. I would like a priority sticker. Oh, wait a minute. A priority. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here, like I said, all right, I'm going to use these pages as strictly brain dumps. So I am not going to decorate these at all. Here I'm going to make a priority list for the month. Wait a minute. Let's decorate a little bit first. Is this the one I want to decorate? I think I'm gonna use these because it has some of the clouds and things like that to help kind of bring it over. All right, I can't decorate right now because I need to do a table over here. So this is where I'm going to write down the videos I need to film and then check off as I do things. So this is for the whole month. So I need quite a long list. And I will honestly say some videos may not go on here because some videos I'm just in the mood to film something and they just get filmed. And they're never on any type of like chart or list or even brainstorm. It's something that comes up and then I just do it. Okay, all right. So I made these little icons on Canva. It looks like they kind of fit in the boxes. So this is like my my thumbnail. It's a little big. Can I do every other? Let's see if I can do every other. So I created these little icons in Canva and then I cut them with my Cricut. And these are pretty much all the steps that I have to take when filming a video for YouTube. So the icons stand for film, edits, upload, and then all the YouTube-y things like descriptions and basically YouTube Studio, and then schedule, and then photograph, and then thumbnail. Now, some of these can go out of order, but this is the gist of what I have to do to film a video. The thing is, if I'm just checking off the boxes, I can literally just check them off there. Like I can check them off over this. Now, I do think I want to use like a purple. It has some really light purple tombos. So I think I want to do the every other line thing because, you know, I like doing that. And I'm not going to go all the way down to that, but, you know, just aesthetic reasons. Now, I could do... Like I could do a checkerboard, but I think I need another color. I wouldn't be able to do this color. Do we want to try it for this month? Let's try it for this month. All right, so there we go. Look how cute that turned out. All right, so that's that. This, I think I'm gonna just throw some stickers down because this is gonna be my brain dump page. So I'm gonna just throw a few stickers down just to make it cute for when I wanna flip through it later. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do for the brain dump because like I said, it's just the brain dump. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. So this is going to be my monthly kind of overview thing as well. So what I think I'm going to do, so for this one, I'm going to want a new release here. I'm going to put a sale here. I'm going to put deadlines here. And then I have to figure out, I'm not going to fill out everything right now because I need to figure out what else to put in. I need something to go here too. But basically, like I said, I'm not going to be using these as daily page. It's my like overall weekly overview because I have 6 weeks worth and I only need 5. So I think this is how I'm going to break it up, kind of like a quick kind of at a glance thing. And then for the week, all right, guys, here's my setup. So I went ahead because I only had 2 weeks worth of the date stickers and this like recollections sticker book. I was like, let's just go ahead and put them both down because like I said, I'm not really having to decorate these pages. They're going to be as is. So it doesn't matter if I'm trying to match anything, but there we go there. And there we go there. And then because there are 6 weeks to each month, I'm just going to use these as like categories or something like that. I don't want to, because this is going to be my first month actively in this particular planner, I am going to leave some kind of things blank to kind of fill in later. Just because ideas may kind of start happening after I'm actually in this planner. This is just a fancy brain dump page. I just wanted to throw some stickers on here, but it's going to be like sloppy writing on it. All right, this is my video tracker where I can write down the videos that I know for a fact that have now moved from the brain dump to these are the videos I want to film and publish. And then I'll just check off every time I do something that needs to be done for like the YouTube process. This is my essential to-do list. So these are kind of the important things that really do need to get done. And oh my goodness, things are so crooked. So what makes this different than like the brain dump is this is stuff that is already kind of specific. Like if there's something that I need to do for an upcoming like sticker release for a team that I'm PRing for, if I need to film a specific video for something that's coming up, like, you know, new planner lineup video or something like that, then I would note that here. So these are kind of things that I know I need to do. So some of the things on here would then get moved to here, but it's kind of, this is my like official to-dos. This is just all the things that I may want to do. So I'll start transferring stuff from here to there. And then of course you guys saw me work on just adding titles to the habit trackers. We'll see if I use them. I have failed miserably at using any habit tracker I've ever attempted. And then I just covered up this mood tracking section just because this is my social media planner. So I'm not tracking moods here. And then this I'm not going to decorate. I'm just going to date it, which we can go ahead and do now. I'll do it later. It always takes me so long. I do like Monday starts. And then I'll probably write there we go. That's not bad. Like I said, I can color in some of this stuff. I may very well do that. It could be fun to do that. We'll see. And then you guys saw me set this one up at the very beginning of the video. These are my goals pages. So this will be my goals for the second half of the year. This will be my third quarter check-in and then the end of the year check-in. And then I think these are going to be just a monthly highlights pages. So there we go. Look at that, y'all. I had all these stamps out and then I'm like, I don't feel like stamping. So yeah, we didn't get involved into that, but you know, you never know. If I didn't have them out, then I would have wanted to use them and then I would have had to take a break and find them. So whatever. I'd rather be prepared and not use it than spend like 30 minutes with my camera recording and me trying to find stuff. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little interesting setup video. I will not be doing these every month. Like you saw, I'm gonna have like a 6-month goal, so I'm not gonna be setting social media goals up every month. So there's really not gonna be much for me to set up every month, but let me know if this is something that interests you and I can try to make it a point to add it. But other than that, this may be the one and only video you guys see in this particular journal or planner. I don't know what to call it, journal, planner, whatever. Maybe I can create a new word that combines the two. I guess that's bujo. But maybe we'll do a flip through at some point when we're doing other flip throughs. We'll do a flip through so you can kind of see what it looks like, what I've done with it as far as decorating and things like that. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, so please press that like button. If you have yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing to my channel. That's all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.